Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets NFL Week 12, y'all.
Woo-hoo.
It is crazy to think that this season is going by so quickly. I am getting sadder and sadder each week, but we're hopefully going to be watching football until February. So
That would be insane.
we will see what happens. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, welcome. Make sure to give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. This is under the Who Are You universe. So it's all under at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all those spots. The YouTube channel, Who Are You podcast. You guys will be able to find everything for the Who Are You as well as Degen Bets on there. But like I said, NFL Week 12, a lot of heartbreakers last week. A lot of I was fucking stupid last week. I went 8 for 14 last week on what I thought was going to happen as like winners and everything. How'd you do, Nolan?
One of the better weeks for sure. It was 11-6.
That's a solid week.
And a bet hit. So that was good. And it wasn't some cash out bullshit.
That's right.
The bet fucking hit. I hope some of you guys tailed it. It was plus 700 odds, 5-140.
That was your money line, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I say, man, you did good. I followed your bet, thankfully. I opened up the Hard Rock bet this week and didn't actually have to add money to make my bet. So, solid week so far.
Well, the one game that was sketchy was took Seahawks spread at +3 against the Rams, and then Darnold threw 4 picks, and somehow they still had a chance to win that game with the field goal at the end. And even though they missed it, they still only lost by 2, so it hit.
Yeah, man, that was a close game. It was a fun game to watch, too.
It was, yeah.
And Kansas City, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Kansas City right now to Denver. I was like, ooh. They have to win out, basically, I think, to make the playoffs.
Essentially, yeah, because they lose all the tiebreakers against the Chargers right now, Jags, and the Bills, so they need a lot to be in their favor.
Yeah, you want to move that mic just a little bit and move it up to your mouth? That's right. Just like that, big boy. Perfect. But no, man, it was a crazy week of football last week. Let's see what all went down.
I will say, if you caught the show last week, you'll see it didn't take long for that flag to go back up.
That is true.
Yes, indeed.
Jacksonville, I don't know what Liam Cohen did. I don't know what kind of medication they were throwing in these guys before this game. They went out there and told the Chargers, their entire fan base, and their coach to suck their dick, bro.
Oh, yeah. They just put it on the table and said, who wants it first? Bro?
Dude.
That's what they did.
And Lawrence looked good. I'll give it to him. He was throwing the ball.
He was throwing the ball good.
There was an interception there I wasn't the biggest fan
At
of.
the beginning, I was like, fuck me, man. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
But he was slinging the ball pretty good. There was that one touchdown. I forgot who he threw it to exactly, but he kind of faked handoff and just slung it right in the middle of the end zone. I was like,
It was some really clean play calls that were going on, too.
Yeah, ETN was showing up as well. ETN's on a fucking heater this year. I was not high on him earlier this season.
Yeah, last year he didn't play too well, and he's playing a lot better this year.
Yeah, he's doing good. So shout out Jaguars, man.
Jaguars.
Super happy to see that. Liam Cohen coming out there showing that fire. My favorite thing after a Jags win is that prep talk after the game where he's like, how about them fucking Jags? Or how about that? I love it, man. So that happened. Miami beat Washington. I wasn't too surprised by that. That is something I did agree with. Houston is someone I'm becoming worried about.
I am too, a little bit.
I am becoming worried because they are right behind us. They're one game behind us when it comes to our records. They're in the hunt, and we split the game. So does it really only come down to record with that in our division now?
Yeah, it'll come down to record and then like your overall record in the division as well.
Okay.
Or the conference. So like right now, the Texans have gotten lucky and they've played the Titans twice already, and then they beat the Jags once, so they're 3-1. So luckily we just have one more win than they do right now.
That's true.
In front of them.
And we still have 2 games against Tennessee, so
huge.
That should not be an issue. I say that. Should not be. But the one thing I am scared about is Indianapolis Colts still against us. But they have some big games coming up. Who else? So Houston beat Tennessee. That was obvious. That Chicago game. What's his name? Caleb Williams is coming out and really slinging that ball this year as well. So that was a good game.
That one felt good. That was another one from the parlay at Bears +3, and they came back and won.
That's right. And we're about to see Perk 30 free Aaron Rodgers.
Did they let him break his wrist last weekend?
Yeah, they said it doesn't need surgery or anything, but yes, he did fuck up his wrist. So that'll be interesting to see what they do there.
They're gonna try to murder him, bro.
Oh, they're going to go for that hand. He's not going to feel anything though.
That's true too. Yeah.
And then Carolina won this past week. I'm not surprised by that. Actually, somewhat surprised with ATL. I'll say Atlanta, man. They're one of those teams that's just off. Mike Penix is out for the season now.
Yeah. This is his third time in the last 4 or 5 years he's torn his ACL.
Is it really?
Yes.
I didn't realize. I thought this was something new.
He's torn the right one twice and then the left one once.
Jesus, dude.
I saw on TV, I was getting some snacks at work, and it said in the past 5 years, he's out for the season this year, and he was here for 2 years or whatever, but he was out 4 straight years before then.
Yeah.
Because he got injured at Washington, right? Right before he went for the draft. I think he tore his ACL then.
And then he went to Indiana before that, and he got injured there too.
Jesus.
The guy needs bubble wrap and shit, and they're just screwed right now.
Yeah.
Because they've drafted him so highly. And then they pay Kirk Cousins all that money as well. So now they're in some deep capital right now with their quarterback play.
But, Kirk's coming back. We'll see what he can do. I have a feeling, man, this is the year of the backup quarterbacks right now. So I can see him coming out and doing a little something, make it worth that money. He's going to try to get one more $500 million contract. Who else? Tampa Bay lost, man. It sucks. But Bucky's still out. There's all kinds of shit going on with that side.
Another game, too, are the Packers low-key frauds a little bit? The Giants had a chance to tie it up at the very end.
They did.
It seems like every week Jordan Love is fighting for his life trying to score a touchdown on the very last drive.
Yeah, but they also lost Jacobs in that game as well. Who else?
Out, I guess, too.
Watson's gone now, too. I think he is out for a little while. They're just one of those teams, man. I just can't get a read on them. Mm-hmm. It's very wishy-washy, just like a couple other teams in the league. I don't know about them really, but they're still winning games. That's the thing. Even though they lost to Carolina, they lost to the Browns too, didn't they? If I remember correctly, early in the season.
Yeah, they do have some bad. The Browns, Carolina, and they should have lost to the Cowboys earlier in the season.
Yeah, and you alluded to the other game as well, the Seattle-LA Rams game. Sam Darnold, man, I think this is his one bad game of the year. Mm-hmm. I think the next time they go and play, because I think they play the Rams one more time this season. Mm-hmm. I think they'll split, to be 100% honest with you.
And they should. At the end of the day, even though he was having those picks, one of them was really not his fault. It was one of those tipped ones, but the rest were his fault, so I'm not, I'm being honest with that. But they were moving the ball like crazy the whole entire game. That was the one I watched almost pretty much every snap, where the Rams' defense is also pretty fucking stacked.
They are.
Seahawks were getting inside the 5 a few times, and they were having to kick a field goal. So could have been a lot different.
That is true. San Francisco beat Arizona. That wasn't really too much of a surprise to me. I think San Francisco is going to be that dark horse team that's really kind of coming out again because they got Purdy back. What's his name? George Kittle's back out there doing his thing. Christian McCaffrey, as we've said almost every week on this podcast, is having a sneaky, one of the best seasons he's ever had.
He had 3 touchdowns, a quiet 3 touchdowns last week.
That's what and no one's talking about it. Me and you listen to a bunch of whether it's sports podcasts or the radio and everything, and I still don't hear them talking about McCaffrey that much, which is kind of wild.
Maybe because it's so normal now. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I just remember for his first breakout season with San Francisco, he was going the fuck off. And he was the talk of the town. And now I guess since Saquon was the big running back last year, they're kind of doing the same thing. Kansas City lost to Denver. Is Kansas City going to make it to the playoffs this year, Nolan?
I don't think so. They really do have to. They can only really afford to lose one game, and then they need a lot of help from other people losing, and that's just too much to ask for. I think this is going to be the period where I'm not saying the dynasty is over, but they need to figure out who they're going to bring in to replace the guys that were there for the first part of it. Because Kelsey, there's no way he's playing another season or two.
I think he's done. He's getting married. I think this is his his swan song, I guess you would call it.
And I'm drawing a blank on their defensive tackle, who's really popular right now, but he's not playing really well this year either. Jones,
Chris Jones.
Yeah, he's not playing great. He's getting older too. They have so many weapons on the offense, and it's just not clicking.
Yeah, and I think didn't Xavier Worthy or one of their wide receivers get hurt last week as well, if I remember correctly? Let me see.
I'm not sure if they got hurt, but they definitely didn't play well.
Let me see. No, I didn't write anyone down, so I thought someone got hurt on that, but Kansas City's they can't rely on just Patrick Mahomes. He needs the help. And Isaiah Pacheco's out as well. He's out with the knee. I remember he had it looked like a real nasty injury, and then he started running around the sideline. I'm like, I don't know how you just tore your ACL and you're still moving.
He's a crackhead, dude.
Exactly. Baltimore is on the ascent. I still think they're going to take over. I think they're going to take over Pittsburgh here soon. Detroit, man, Sam Laporta is out for the season.
Tough, bro. These tight ends are getting fucked.
Dude, yeah, I think he had season-ending back surgery this week. So
tough,
that's pretty wild, man. That's a big piece of them. Obviously, they still have Jahmyr Gibbs, Williams. They have Montgomery. Who else? Amon-Ra. There's plenty of stuff going on.
They're not looking as good as they did last year, though. I mean, they're 6-4 right now. I know that's a good record and all, but I think they lost all of 2 games last year.
Yeah,
or weren't they the first seed in the NFC last year?
They were, but then they went into the playoffs and got their ass absolutely destroyed when they played that game. So we'll see what happens there. What else was there? Las Vegas versus Dallas as well.
You see how CD and George Pickens were benched the first drive because they were out having too much fun in Las Vegas?
Yes.
They're like, we play the Raiders. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
we're going to go back to the casino.
They were not worried about that game, man. That was a tough one.
Definitely not.
And then we're going to be moving into these games here. Shannon, if you want to pull up the games real quick, I'm going to go grab my Zins real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. So we're bringing the week upcoming.
Oh, yeah.
And we have some special games because it's about to be Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, yes, this is going to be a fun one. So the first game that we have going on this week is the Giants playing the Lions.
So I like the Lions in this one a whole bunch. I don't see them losing again this week. I mean, they just played the Eagles, one of the best teams in the NFL. They literally have the best defense. And another thing, too, that game the other night, the wind was insane.
It was.
I know they always go for it on 4th down, but they went for it for 5 times, and I believe they didn't get a single time.
Exactly.
So eventually things are going to go in your favor, and then they're playing the Giants, bro.
Yeah.
Dart might be playing in this game, so that can help them out a little bit. But
he's out.
He is out.
They called him. He's out this week.
Oh, so it's going to be Winston again?
Yep, Jameis is back. The crab snatcher.
The crab. That's true. Another thing too, like I'm not going to go against Jared Goff when he's in a dome. He's a dome quarterback in my opinion. At heart, he plays a lot better inside. The total for this game is 50 points. I'm going to go with the over on this, just because I think they're going to ball out. There's no way they score under double digits again like they did last week. The spread's kind of high, though, at -10, so I would take the Giants at +10 in this, but I would just go money line to have like a nice little safe little one.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely take Detroit on this. I just think the Giants have just been absolutely dismantled. Also, they fired their head coach, so Dable's gone, RIP. I was saying he was playing for his job all season long, and it just finally got cut. They cut the line on him.
Got his ass.
So he's just going to go somewhere and be an offensive coordinator and make $100 million or make $2 to $5 million for the year and just hang out. So over under, I will take the over on that. You said it was 50 at the time.
Yeah.
At my time, it's 50.5. I will still take that over. I just still think Detroit's not one of those teams that just like lets you off easy. They'll score 50 in your face and just basically just say fuck you.
They're trying to dominate that shit.
Exactly. You said the spread was 12 on that.
Oh, it's 12. It moved up to 12.
It moved up to 12 on
It was at 10 when I did.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Oh shit, it's getting high, bro.
Yeah, so sometimes me and Nolan's do it on different days. I did mine today, which is Friday. It's at 12.5 right now. Even your 10.
Damn.
Yeah, even with your 10 there, I'd still take Detroit by 12.5.
Okay.
To be honest with you,
beat their ass then.
Yeah, man, it's just Detroit has way too many things where New York Giants the Giants have literally lost everybody. Like no one even talks about Malik Neighbors anymore. That was a huge.
Well, we don't talk about him on this podcast because I had him in fantasy, but we don't bring up the dead homies off on your fucking squad.
I'll pour one out for him right now if you need me to, but do some magic so he can come back next season.
For real.
Did you see your message or your mom's message to me in the group chat?
Yeah, I was like, Mom, like it's not even Sunday yet, bro. You got to stop with this shit talking.
And then he brought you into it.
I know. And then my dumb ass was like, I'm going to take that wild card spot and run the table in the playoffs.
Oof, we'll see, buddy. At least you're not Seth, man, at the bottom of it. I'm number 2 in the league right now.
Yeah.
Todd's number 1, and we need to get that shit fucking fixed because he's going to be insufferable if he fucking wins this game or wins this year.
Unfortunately, I play him in fantasy this week, and I don't think my team is going to be much help in making that dethroning.
Yeah, and Shannon's sitting here trying to make trades with me, and I'm like, Shannon, they're going to say we're colluding so quickly.
Well, I forgot the trade deadline already ended.
Oh, that is true.
I thought I was going to actually do a trade.
They need to extend that. I think it should be whenever. So.
I agree. So, yes, Detroit across the board taking the over and taking the spread. 12.5 is a lot, but as I said, I think Detroit's going to come in there. It's New York Giants are plus 550, and then Detroit was at minus 850 on that. So I think Detroit's pretty heavily gonna beat that ass.
Oh yeah, there's no chance.
All right, so next up we have the Patriots playing the Bengals.
We were talking about ascension, man. New England is fucking that team right now, bro.
Yeah,
they haven't had the hardest schedule in the league, but they have had a couple tester games. What was it? It was the Bills and then I think Tampa Bay. And those were the 2 tester games, and they did well. I think Drake May is the real deal. If he stays healthy and he keeps the whole squad keeps going. Who's that fucking running back that scored a hat trick?
Travion Henderson.
Was it Stevenson?
No, Travion Henderson, I believe.
Was it Henderson?
Yeah.
I feel like it was Stevenson.
He's been Ramon Stevenson's been injured. He's been out.
Yeah,
I have him on fantasy too. I know all my guys are hurt.
Nolan's down bad, man. Lamar's hamstring tightens up every week.
He eats like bad food. He's out.
He has gout.
Yeah.
I think New England definitely wins this game. Cincinnati. Actually, I did forget to say this. Joe Burrow is questionable. He may come back this week. I still think New England wins. Mm-hmm. Jamar Chase, Spitgate. Did you
that shit written down?
Did you hear about that, Shannon? Mm-mm. So Jamar Chase is suspended for this game because him and Jalen Ramsey got into it. So him and Jalen Ramsey got tied up and were like tussling for a second, and then Jamar Chase spits the fattest loogie ever.
It was fat, bro.
It was like you just took a sip of water and went like at someone. Oh, it was dirty.
He was spitting out some dip, bro. Like you didn't even need to zoom in to see it. Like, you could see it.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So Jalen. Like any probably man would, Jalen Ramsey started throwing hands with him and pretty much beat the shit out of him right there. Mm-hmm. And Ramsey got fined. I think he's suspended as well for a fight. But Jamar Chase is out of this game, so it's gonna be basically T. Higgins catching everything. When it comes to the scoring, if Joe Burrow plays, I say over 51 is at my time, 51.5. Spread wise, I still think I'm going to take New England on this, man, at -7. I think they're going to come in there, beat them probably by more than a touchdown because Cincinnati's defense is just god-awful. They can't stop a fucking hose or fucking running faucet. They can't do it. They can't do anything, man. Yeah.
They suck, bro.
What do you think, Nolan?
That would be crazy if Burrow came back and
played
played
this wild
week after having surgery with the turf toe and all that. And I just still can't believe Spitgate. That's insane.
That was wild.
That motherfucker's missing out like on $500,000 this weekend because of that spit.
I heard, dude. Yeah. That's like he fucking needs it. He's fine, bro.
I'd be pissed, dude.
He has obviously $500,000 is a lot. Didn't he get his deal this year as well?
I think his is like over 100 for sure.
Yeah, he has a fat contract. Yeah. He's gonna be okay.
But besides the point, though, New England's winning this game. I don't even care if Joe Burrow pulls up. Drake May has been playing amazing this year. Cam Newton's talking shit about Joe Burrow, right? Or not Joe Burrow, but Drake May, calling the Patriots fool's gold and all this type of stuff. He's just salty.
It's a man who never won a Super Bowl.
He's just salty, bro. We got New England winning this one for sure. At my time, it was at -6, but -7, still the same thing. So I would definitely go with the spread on this. And then I would rock with the over on this at 51.5.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
For sure.
If not just New England scoring that, I can definitely see it because, like we were saying, it's just the defense is trash. Speaking of Cam Newton, did you ever see that viral video of when he pulled up to like a meet and greet and he started like fighting people?
Oh, yeah.
He started getting drug against the fence.
And bro, and then he almost fought the mascot at one of the schools the other week.
I saw that, bro.
The guy was fucking with his hat, and then he got serious.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing that's so stupid, bro, because I feel like it's virtuous. Like, obviously, Cam Newton was an amazing athlete when he played football. There's no taking that away from him. His personality, I just can't fuck with him, bro. Mm-hmm. I just feel like he's pompous a lot.
Oh, yeah. Hard not to be, I imagine, for how good he was, though. Dude.
Yeah, he was amazing. Like, I'm not sitting here saying he wasn't amazing, but just everything afterwards. Like, you're going to fight a mascot? What are we fucking doing? Yeah. Like, dude, just get over yourself.
You don't play, bro.
It's really not that serious, man.
All right, moving on. We'll have the Vikings playing the Packers.
So, like I was saying, are the Packers going to show up, you think, or no, bro?
I think their defense is going to show up.
The defense definitely will, and with how bad McCarthy looks, I'd be worried right now if I was about to be starting this game at Lambeau Field for the first time. There's no way Green Bay's losing this one. The spread at the time was at -6. I would actually go with Minnesota at +6 just because I feel like Green Bay at the end of the day is going to do some dumb shit and win by like 4 points.
I can see that.
So I would take Minnesota at +6 on this one. The total was at 41. So you could really go either way on this one because like Green Bay still hasn't been scoring that many points in their last couple of games, and neither has Minnesota. But life is always too short to take the under, so always go with the over, in my opinion. And then the money line was at -300. I would just go with Minnesota at +6 to win some more money on this.
Yeah, I feel you on this. I still think Green Bay wins this game. I am not going over on this game, dude. I don't trust either one of these teams at all. I'm taking the under on the 41. I could see this being like a 9-12 game. Just some
that'd be so ugly.
Some dumb shit, bro. And Justin Jefferson will not be on my anytime touchdown list anytime soon, bro.
No.
I did it like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, fuck this. I am so done.
Kept getting burned.
Well, it's just he doesn't get the ball.
No.
He doesn't get the fucking ball. It's the craziest thing. He is a multi-million-dollar freaking wide receiver, and he's just running routes. He's just basically staying in shape for every single game. And
week by week, you can see him getting even like more pissed off. You know what
I
mean?
Yeah. He tried to be that guy who was like, all right, yeah, bro, we're good.
We're going to work on this.
We're fine.
And it's like, no, I want that shit now.
And then afterwards, he's like, what the fuck? You see him start throwing his helmet and shit, bro. He's pissed. I do agree with you on the spread. I will take the Minnesota +6. I think that's a good, solid bet on that. But I do still think Green Bay edges this out and wins.
All right. Well, next up is the game you guys were talking about, the Colts playing the Chiefs.
This is going to be a big game, and we were talking about, are they for real? Is freaking Indiana Jones for real? He's been giving the ball away a lot. Fumbles, interceptions.
That's true.
Obviously, they still have the best running back in the whole league. I think the thing that's scary about this game is Kansas City has their back against the wall. And that's where things, I feel like, start to get a little more serious, where they're like, fuck it, let's just throw whatever we can at the wall and see what happens. I think Kansas City wins this game, personally.
Okay.
I just have a feeling. I don't know why. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor can definitely prove me wrong, go out there and score 3 touchdowns like he's been doing. I just have a feeling that the Kansas City defense is going to come out there because they have Spagnuolo, right? That's their defensive coordinator. He's that guy who kind of puts some funky shit out there and can really, I think, confuse Daniel Jones on this. So Kansas City wins this game. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game as well. At my time, the over-under was 50 points. Excuse me. I'd take the over on the 50, to be 100% honest with you. Because, if anything, Jonathan Taylor will score 3 touchdowns by himself. That's 21 points right there.
That's a given, bro. Bet on that.
Yeah, 100%. And then they have Tyler Warren still out there.
Bro.
Yeah, always balling.
Pittman's playing really well.
Yeah, is he in? I think he was injured last week. I didn't know if he was in this week. I didn't see anything on the reports of him being out. So,
but they just have. I mean, they got Alec Pierce too, bro.
He's a sneaky kind of dude.
They have weapons all over the field.
They do. So I'm going to take the over on that, and I will take the -3 for Kansas City.
Okay. I agree with you pretty strongly on all this. Mahomes has never lost 3 games in a row his whole entire career.
Oh, I didn't know that stat.
And
okay.
There's no way it's going to happen now. There's just no chance. Like I really agree with you with the whole back against the wall thing. Like they're Kansas City Chiefs, bro. He's the new Tom Brady of the league.
Exactly.
He ain't going to let this shit slide. They are going to win. They're not going to win by a lot. That they can't play that type of game anymore. So that's why I like the spread on this one too at -3.
It's just enough where you can be comfortable with it.
Oh yeah,
it's one of those things. It's not like it's like 6 and you're like fuck.
This is going to be some field goal at the end of the game because like at the end of the day the Chiefs defense is still not very good. So the Colts are going to score. That's why I like the over in this one a lot too. With Jonathan Taylor with his MVP season and all the weapons Daniel Jones has on the field. I'm still not going to say Daniel Jones is legit yet. Now, if he plays like a stellar game, some like 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, and they win, I will officially believe it. But this is a huge like game for display for him too.
This is huge for the Jags to be 100%.
Yeah, huge for the Jags too.
We need to see this. Yeah,
this is huge, bro. I mean, it would definitely help with. It kind of helps either or really because if the Colts do lose, and we win this weekend. You gain an extra game, or if the Chiefs lose, they're basically eliminated. So that's one less team you got to worry about fighting for a wild card spot.
It's true.
But I'd much rather have Indianapolis lose for sure.
Oh, 100%.
I totally would.
I'm so tired of my buddy who's a Colts fan talking shit to me. I'm like, shut your fucking mouth.
He's had a good 2 months so far to start the year. But yeah, I like the spread on this. I like the over. Kansas City, you're at home. You're gonna win.
That's what's a paper popper, as Josh Pate would say.
Interesting. Well, then we'll have the Jets going against the Ravens.
Yeah.
Your toilet bowl game of the week.
Shit, bro. This is going to be a shit show, dude. And, there's no way Baltimore loses this football game. I mean, the spread's really high, though. So I would take the Jets up plus 13.5. I really would. Lamar's, he's not playing that great still, even after his injury.
I think he's scared. Not scared. I think he's still thinking about his injury.
Yeah, so he's I know he's not playing as freely as he would before the injury for sure. I know Derrick Henry finally scored last week, I believe, so that's good. I think he'll get another one this week too. And then Aaron Glenn, the Jets head coach, they're starting Tyrod Taylor this week. Justin Fields isn't playing.
He doesn't throw the ball.
And when the media asked him, they were like, "Why are you making the QB change?" And his response was, "Because I want to."
I respect that to be 100%
He's like,
awesome.
"I don't got to give you a fucking answer, bro."
Fuck you, bro. I'm doing this because I want to.
That being said, too, do not take the over in this game. I know I say this bullshit all the time. Life's too short, take the under. But for this game, when the Jets can't complete a forward pass, Lamar's running like at half speed, I would definitely go with the under on this. And do not do money line. At my time, it was minus 1,100.
Mine time is minus 13.
Yeah, that's fucked, bro.
1,300.
Ride with Jets at plus 13.5.
Yeah, I agree across the board with you. This is a game I probably won't even watch. To be 100%. If it comes on Red Zone, I'm going to throw my remote at the TV. I'm going to
take a shit while it's going on.
I'm just going to get pissed off, bro.
Yeah.
I would not do that because I have Henry on my fantasy team and I want to see that.
I'm joking. I got you. Yeah, this game's just going to be dog shit. I do agree with you on taking the Jets at plus 13.5, 13.
Points,
yeah, I'll take that. I'm not touching the over-under on this. I still take, when it comes to money line, I still take Baltimore winning this game. It's just, this is one, there's so many throwaway games in the season. This is one of those ones. And this is another stepping stone, in my opinion, for Baltimore to take over Pittsburgh here.
And thank God this isn't like a Monday night game or some shit, too.
Dude,
bro.
the Thursday nights,
Yeah.
the Monday night games, besides this past Thursday, the games have fucking sucked, bro. The primetime games, besides really the Jags playing Kansas City in that last second, there hasn't been anything really exciting.
That's true,
for the weeks.
I agree.
They need to start flexing this shit, bro. Every game on Monday and Thursday, you should be able to flex. They shouldn't wait till closer to the end of the season. Fuck doing that.
Yes, I agree. So next then we'll have the Seattle Seahawks playing the Titans.
Do you know what a group of Ravens is called?
No.
It's called murder.
Okay.
Since we were just talking about the Ravens before this.
Yeah.
Whoo, Seattle's about to beat the fucking dog shit
And
out of
after
Tennessee.
coming off of a loss, too.
Holy
Ooh, no.
fuck, dude. I can't imagine. I'm so happy I have Smith and Jigba on my fantasy football team. He is about to have
Yeah.
a field day with these kids, dude. It is going to be disgusting. What is it? Seattle's minus 1,000. I don't understand how they're not minus 1,300 like
Should be
Baltimore.
minus 100,000.
It should be,
Beat
yeah.
that ass.
Yeah, dude. Seattle's going to come out there and absolutely fuck them up. It's going to be disgusting. I will take the over. It's 40 points in my time. They're going to score 50 by themselves.
Yeah.
What is the fucking spread? The spread's 13. I'll take the 13 for Seattle, bro.
completely agree,
Like,
bro.
across the board, this is just going to be disgusting to
yeah,
watch, dude.
Yeah, when they touch down in Nashville on Sunday morning or Saturday night, whenever they get there, bro, they're going to feel that shit, bro.
Oh.
It's a bad day to have your bachelor trip in Nashville that weekend, dude, because Seattle is going to beat that ass for sure. I love the minus 30. I'd bump this up to minus 15.
Yeah.
There's just no chance.
There's no chance. Defensively, offensively, no chance.
Oh, their defense is going to kill the Titans, bro.
Oh, it's
In
going
the
to.
words of, what did Cam Ward say again? Did he say we're ass or we're mid?
We're ass.
We're ass,
He's like,
yeah.
we're just straight ass, bro.
They're about to be double ass cheeks this week, bro. Double, bro.
Double caked up, double cheeked up.
Did you go with the over on this being all from Seattle's points and
Yeah.
3 points being from Tennessee?
100%.
I'll ride with you on that one, dude.
Yeah,
I like the over on this one too.
It's going to be fucking disgusting. This is just terrible.
Alrighty, well that sounds fun.
That game will be at least more entertaining than the Jets and Lamar Jackson, who fucked me over this year.
Yeah.
That we're going to see probably a scoring record happen. I don't know if 100 points has ever been scored on a team before, but it may happen this
It might,
weekend.
yeah, the
Should
mercy
be
roll going on.
I think
Yeah, right.
they take Sam Darnold out by halftime almost.
Save him.
Like
Extra bye week.
yeah, that third quarter, I think they take him out and probably start resting the starters before the fourth quarter even starts.
That's got to be what teams are looking at. Like when they see the Titans on the schedule, they're okay. We got 2 bye weeks this year. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead and sit out.
And then the Jags are going to play, and we freaking only win by a field goal. It just would make me
It's a
sick.
divisional game. You never know what can happen.
That is right.
Crazy. Okay, so next up we have the Steelers versus the Bears.
This is one of my underdogs of the week. I like Pittsburgh in this one.
Perk Rogers.
I like Perk Rogers, and don't get me wrong, I love betting on the Chicago Bears, but they are fourth quarter comeback type of kids. So you know what I'm saying? Where majority of the game looks like they don't really have it going on, and then all of a sudden something pops off big. Now last week, the only reason why they had a good chance to cook a field goal at the end was their kick returner ran it back for like 50 yards.
That was true. Yep.
Now, if he didn't get that 50 yards, Minnesota probably would have won that game, in my opinion.
But that's Minnesota.
That's true, too.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like Pittsburgh's defense is so off and on. And they're the most expensive. I think they have over $300 million
Yes, bro.
invested in that fucking defense.
Yeah. And they're making people spit on him, bro. They're getting under their skin, dude. I'm staying with Pittsburgh on this. I'm not switching sides. But if their good defense pulls up, there's no chance Chicago's winning this game. Even though Chicago is right now first place in the NFC North, which nobody would have projected.
Oh, no, 100%.
Nobody. I didn't even see that shit coming. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to win money, so I'm betting on the underdog with Pittsburgh on this. And then the total at my time was at 45. I would go with the over on this one.
I'm taking Chicago in this game across the board, bro.
All right.
I think Rodgers is showing his age. I think that's what's happening right now. Also, speaking of Pittsburgh, by the way, their fucking tight end, Washington.
Bro, that was sick as fuck.
Dude, he was murdering people.
Yeah, dude.
A tight end, I think he's like, 6'8", something like that, and also 311 pounds.
Yeah.
Monster.
I think he weighs more than 311, bro. He's huge.
He admitted it on the Amon Ra podcast, bro.
That, yeah.
I was like sitting there, he's like 311. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, did I show you the video, Shannon? I think I did show you of him running down the sideline, pushing fucking people off, running people over. It just wasn't, it was like he was just running around.
Dude, the middle guy was like, fuck it, bro. I'm going to act like I'm going to try to tackle him, bro.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. And then the last guy, bro, you should not get in front of a train, dude.
No, he's basically Derrick Henry if Derrick Henry was a tight end.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
huge, bro.
Disgusting. Chicago, I think, wins this game. At my time, it was 45.5. Yeah, I'll take the over on this. I can definitely see the over because I can see both teams scoring. I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout in any way, shape, or form, but I do think Chicago wins this. At my time, the spread was 2.5. I will take Chicago at 2.5. Like you were saying, fourth quarter merchants. I can see them coming in, kicking a last-second field goal, and winning the game. So I'll take that.
All right, and then coming up is our Jaguars playing the Cardinals.
Stay calm, Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Stay calm.
Do it.
We're going to be okay. They're showing something. Jacksonville or Trevor Lawrence, they're letting him play fast and loose. That can be good. That can be bad. We'll see what happens. But I do think Lawrence showed, I think that was the game that we've been waiting to see. You know, we thought it was going to be the Texans game. Fuck that game. But I think that was and it wasn't like against a nobody team. It was the Chargers who were 7-3, right? At that time. I think Jacksonville can make a little run here. We're a sneaky, scary team, is what I'm seeing. I don't think people come up to Jacksonville and they're like, oh, we're going to steamroll them. I think they're like, oh, we'll see what happens. A big thing that does suck this week, though, is Walker is out. He is officially out for the game, so that takes a big piece of our defense off. But Josh Hines-Allen is officially the leading sacker in Jags history. So shout out to Josh Hines-Allen. That was pretty sick to see. The defense is coming alive. They're not getting all the turnovers like they were doing, but we are stuffing the run. We are stopping any kind of deep throws down the field. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to take Jacksonville in this game, man.
Okay.
I'm going to take Jacksonville in this game. At my time, the over-under was 47.5. I don't like how high that is. Jacksonville's not normally known for going out there scoring 40-point games or anything like that. Usually it's like around 21 to 28 points is normally for us. So when it comes to this, I don't think Arizona's going to be doing great either because Marvin Harrison is out as well. He's still out with after having the surgery for his appendicitis. So I take Jacksonville across the board. I am going to take the under on this, to be honest with you, though. I don't think it's going to be a crazy high-scoring game. I could be 100% wrong. We got to see what kind of Jacksonville comes out this game. When it comes to the spread, it's 2.5 at my time. I will take Jacksonville at the minus 2.5.
Nice. You know, speaking of breaking records, did you see what Jacoby Brissett's record was last week?
The passing record, like completions or whatever?
I think he had 47 completed passes in one game.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
He's just throwing the ball every fucking play.
But who did they play last week, though? Let me see.
They played the Niners.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the Niners defense isn't anything crazy right now.
Still a crazy stat.
100%.
But with that being said, though, Jacksonville, play pissed off, but play smart. I love hearing that they're playing pissed off and looks like they're going to try to do that the rest of the year. They just look ferocious, man. They just whooped that ass the whole game.
Did you see that hit on freaking...
that shouldn't even been a fucking penalty.
That was not a penalty.
That was like the most textbook sack of all time.
He just got his ass. That's just what it was.
It wasn't no target, no bullshit like that, dude. It was
he hit him here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where else are you allowed to hit a quarterback?
Exactly, dude. It's almost like, what more do you want these guys to do? Because then there was a play later in the game where Trey Lance, after they took Herbert out, he should have gotten sacked, but if the dude would have took him to the ground, he would have been a penalty, bro.
Yeah, because he did he had him and did the 2-3 steps, but he knew if he landed put all his body weight on him, it was going to be a penalty.
So they're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, dude. It doesn't make any sense.
It's stupid, man. But that I hope they make a picture of that, dude. Shan, there's the hit that we're talking about. Herbert's legs were in the air as he took in. I was like, oh shit! No, he hit the dog shit out of him.
The way that The line of scrimmage was dominated on offense and defense was awesome, bro.
Yeah.
I had never seen both sides play that good in like one game together. That was just so awesome to see.
The most complete game I've ever seen.
And then after such a heartbreaking loss the previous week against the Texans, which it is what it is at this point, but onward, you know what I mean? So
Onward.
I agree with you on the under. I don't there's no way they're going to score they scored 35 points last week, the Jags did?
Yeah, they did. 35, 36. Yeah.
I don't really see them scoring 5 touchdowns again to help with that. So I would go with the under on this one as well. And then I would take the Jags spread at -2.5. I think it was a big win last week, and let's have that carry on through the rest of the season. Let's just see what can happen, bro.
I agree. 100%.
All right, next game is going to be the Browns playing the Raiders.
It's Shador time now.
Shador.
Perfect timing, bro.
Shador.
It gets on my neck, dude. Let's go. We got, and then, dude, speaking of like sack leader, bro, Myles Garrett has 15 fucking sacks already.
He's a fucking monster,
through like
dude.
11 games. He's going to break the record this year.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the record's at 22.5. I mean, he got like 5 in one game a few weeks ago. He's getting like 3 sacks. It's insane, bro. That being said, I like Cleveland's spread this week at +3.5. Just because I'm sure Shador, first game starting, so there might be a little bit of trouble. But Cleveland's defense is just really good. And we've seen how bad Geno Smith has been playing, too.
Seeing ghosts,
bro.
Oh.
So they're not even running the ball that much either with Ashton Genty. So I like, I could see Cleveland outright winning this game, but I would just take the spread at +3.5. And then the total's at 36. That is super low.
Yeah,
that's a really low total.
It's kind of weird how that is, yeah.
It's telling us how bad these offenses are. But I would go with the over on this one just because 36 is really low, man.
I agree. I think Cleveland wins this game, to be 100% honest with you. I just think Las Vegas is a lost team. They're going to definitely draft a quarterback coming up. I don't think Pete Carroll's going to be there next year either. I think he's going to be a one and done for them. When it comes, you see Brady on the sideline. That'd be wild. Head coach
that would be nuts,
Tom Brady.
Or he gets out of retirement and comes and plays quarterback, bro.
God. You imagine seeing the dust get knocked off of him, bro? Like one hit, everybody in the NFL is going to be like, oh shit, and see what happens.
He's probably got like 2 games left in him. That's about it.
Yeah, they're going to go for the bad knee.
Take that shit out.
Yeah, Cleveland across the board on this. I'm taking the over. I'm taking the spread. I think Cleveland comes in there, and I don't even think this is going to be a close game, man. As I said, as you said as well, it's just Geno Smith, man. He's just not there. He's just not the quarterback, man. He's been on his teams. He looked good when he was on Seattle for a little while, but he doesn't have a team around him. He has Bowers. Bowers is great. Genty's a little off and on, but they also don't have an offensive line. They're just it's just a shit team, unfortunately. So
they need a lot of rebuilding. It's like not even Pete Carroll, but Chip Kelly, the OC, is probably going to be gone after this season too.
Chip Kelly just needs to be out of the NFL, bro.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah, he seems like a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. This is a Chip Kelly hating podcast.
If this podcast ever like really blows up, dude, they're gonna come for our necks one of these days, bro.
Probably will. Yeah.
I've never said a thing.
Shannon's gonna let me die. She's just gonna let it happen.
We love Chip Kelly. We're pro Chip Kelly over here.
Chip Kelly. Yeah.
Okay, so then next up is the Eagles versus the Cowboys.
Eagles versus the Cowboys. Eagles defense is very stout. That's my biggest thing on this. Their games are the most boring fucking things I've ever watched, dude.
That's tough.
To be from one of the most high-flying, high-scoring teams last year to what they are this year, they're still winning games. It's just not... It's a different team every week. Mm-hmm. They also lost, I think Lane Johnson's out for a week or two, if I remember correctly. I think they lost another lineman. I forgot the guy's name. When it comes to this week, I still think Philly wins this game. Dallas is going to score. That's what they do. Their defense has gotten better because ever since they added Quinnen Williams from the Jets.
The D tackle.
Yeah, they've added some pieces in there. They also have that new linebacker from Cincinnati as well. Philly wins this game. When it comes to points, 48 points. The only thing that freaks me out about this is just how low scoring Philadelphia has been lately. So I'm going to take the under on this at 48 points. AJ Brown hasn't really been getting the ball, and he's still getting pissed off on the sidelines, all that shit. The spread is only 3 at my time, which is kind of wild. I would think this would be a little bit more in Philly's favor. Mm-hmm. So I'm not touching the spread on this game.
You know, Dak Prescott's record against the Eagles in the NFL during his home games so far?
I do not.
He's 6-1 against the Eagles.
Is he really?
All Dallas Cowboy home games throughout his career so far.
That's pretty wild.
And
I actually did not know that.
I think that trend's going to continue. I really do. I'm taking Dallas's spread at +3, so I'm not saying they're going to outright win, but I think it's going to be close.
Mm-hmm.
And the two wide receivers they have right now in George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb is insane.
It is.
And I completely agree with you about the Eagles' defense right now. They've given up like 16 points in the last 2 games combined. So, I mean, they're like just all dogs all across the board. But I think this is one of the games with Dallas's defense getting better. But still, they're going to give up a lot of points in the back end in the passing game, I think. So I like the over on this one to get over 48 points.
Okay.
This is a huge game right here. Don't let me down, Dak Prescott.
Don't let me down, Dak.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
And I am starting him this week, too.
Oh, Lamar is on the bench.
I'm not going to start Lamar.
Who are you playing this week?
I play your mom.
Oh, that's a
So
big.
I had James Cook last night. He went off.
Yeah.
He got me 21. But then she had fucking Shakir.
He went off.
Dude, he had like 8 catches, bro.
Did you see a little like shuttle pass towards towards the end of the game? They were trying to drive, man. That was a rough game. Speaking of the Bills, I called them as Super Bowl winners this year. I think they're done.
I think I did too. I think they had them. Yeah.
I think the Bills are done this season, man.
They have nobody right. And they keep benching Keon Coleman for missing team meetings. He don't give a fuck, dude. Like, none of them care.
Well, Josh Allen's not playing good, man.
Yeah.
He's trying to be Superman, and like, I don't know if you saw that one hit from behind that he got.
Bro, I thought something serious happened the way he was like kicking his feet on the ground.
I thought he shattered his arm or
I thought something was
something.
bad. And then he would just hop right back up.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Fun.
Yeah.
Didn't even go to the tent.
I know. I was like,
Josh Allen's that dude where he has flashes, and it's just right now. I just think the Bills, man, they're just not looking good. Their defense is getting gashed. It's bad for them right now. All right, what's the next game, dear?
The next game is the Falcons playing the Saints.
Another shit bowl.
I like the Saints in this one. I don't trust Kirk Cousins anymore. I mean, if they wanted to start him and they thought he was good, they never would have drafted Penix in the first place. And then now London being out too is not going to help. I get it. They still have, what's his name, Bijan Robinson. Mm-hmm. And then the guy everybody loves in Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Everyone's always hoping for this guy to take off, but it never happens.
Go Gators.
Somehow New Orleans is going to win this game. I can see them do it. It's close spread, too, at -2. I would take a New Orleans spread at -2 on this one. And then the total is at 39.5 at the time when I did this. The last game Kirk Cousins started when Penix was out earlier in the year was against when they played the Dolphins, and they got their ass beat at home. I think they might have scored less than 10 points in that one, so I would go with the under on this.
I think this is a underdog game right here.
Okay.
I think Atlanta comes and wins this game, man.
All right.
The Saints they're just a weird team as well. They show up some weeks, other weeks they don't. I think Atlanta wins this game. The over-under, over-under is weird on this. You said 39.5.
Mm-hmm. Was it the same at your time?
Mine's 40.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm going to say take the over on this.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right.
At the spread, I will take Atlanta at +2. I think Kirk Cousins has a little bit left in him, man. That's a man that is making a lot of fucking money, and obviously he still practices. It's not like he's just sitting there at 3rd or 4th string getting the Shador Sanders fucking treatment, and getting to go play with practice squad,
not getting any reps.
Yeah, I think Atlanta wins this game. I think it is going to be a close game, so I don't disagree with you on that. I just say Atlanta across the board. I'm not touching. I will take the over, and I will take Atlanta's spread on this as well at +2.
Then we were the complete opposite on all that.
That's one that, but it's an either or game. You could be 100% right on this.
That's true.
So
okay, so then we'll have the Buccaneers going against the Rams.
I'm so sad for Tampa right now.
I know.
They're too injured. I think the Rams are coming there and beat that ass. To be honest with you, Rams go 49.5 is the line at my time for the over under. I'll take the over on it. The LA Rams are one of the most high scoring teams in the league, if not the most high scoring team in the league. So I'll take the over the 49.5. The spread is at 6.5 at my time. What was your spread at that time?
Same thing. That hasn't changed.
Still at 6.5. Fuck it. They win by a touchdown. I'll say it. I love Baker Mayfield. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if there was a second team for me, they would be it. But they're just too injured, man. Baker can't do everything, unfortunately. Him and Ibuka, there's just really not everything they can do.
I know, Baker's he's a great quarterback, but he's not the type of quarterback that can be dealt with having nobody else around him and you know what I mean? So it just sucks, bro. And their traveling this year has been insane. They already played at Seattle. Mm-hmm. They played at Buffalo. They've had some crazy long away games, and that's going to continue this week, having to fly all the way out to Los Angeles, where the Rams are going to beat their ass. And I hate to say it because they're my second favorite team as well, the Buccaneers.
They're just going to get fucked up, dude.
Yeah, they really are. How good Rams defense look last week against the Seahawks was amazing.
To make Sam Darnold throw 4 interceptions, you're in his fucking face.
Yeah, you're getting pressure. They weren't really able to run the ball too. It's just nuts. I just don't see Tampa Bay keeping this close. That's why I feel really comfortable taking the spread at -6.5. And then the total on this one, I would go with the over, just because Matthew Stafford's having one of the years of his career.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this other stat this week. This is the first time in his whole entire career where he has a winning record overall because of all those shitty years out in Detroit. He finally has a winning record in the NFL.
He didn't have a winning record whenever they won a Super Bowl.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about starts. Like, so take about all the years combined, wins and losses. Like, this is the first time.
Now he officially has an overall winning record.
Overall winning record.
I got you.
Which is insane to think about because he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, I mean,
no doubt about it.
The shit he was doing, even on that shitty Lions team,
yeah,
him and Megatron were, which is crazy to say because Megatron's been out of the league for a fucking while.
He's been out of the league for. Has it been 10 years already?
Yeah, like Matt Stafford's been in the league for damn near 20 years. He's basically like the next Tom Brady. Did you see that him and Kershaw are friends? They went to the went to the same school together.
Yeah, they played like baseball together in high school and shit.
It's crazy to think one dude is a multi World Series champion and now Matt Stafford is also a Super Bowl champion and they came from the same school, are still friends. I'm just like, that's fucking nuts, dude.
And then all that bullshit at the beginning of the year about his back being all messed up and that weird little RV they pulled out to. You remember that?
The light table or whatever it was.
Oh, dude, bro, that was a load of horse shit, dude. Because he looks just fine, in my opinion, dude.
They fucking took the stem cells out of as many people as they possibly could.
Oh, dude.
I bet they made him feel like $1 million.
He's playing like it. He's looking like he can play another like 2 or 3 years, for Christ's sake, dude. Mm-hmm. It's nuts.
Well, he has everybody around him, dude. Yeah. Between Puka, who else did they fucking have? Devontae Adams. Mm-hmm. Their running game's been looking really good. They have 4 fucking biggest white guys you ever fucking see as tight ends, bro.
For sure.
Because you'll think it's like Hawkinson or whoever their tight ends are, and it's a completely other dude, and you're like, fuck, my parlay didn't hit because I thought this fucking dude.
There's too many weapons, man.
Yeah.
And Sean McVay is a great head coach. Just awesome guy.
You know he's still one of the youngest coaches in the league right now?
Even after all these years, still being a head coach.
Because I think he's only like 38. He's still really young.
That is crazy young, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on, we'll have the Panthers playing the 49ers.
I like the 49ers in this one.
I thought you were about to say the Panthers. I'm like, you're like, damn.
No. The way Purdy played last week, he's back. He's fully healthy. Him and Kittle, the connection they have is really good. I could see Kittle score another 2 fucking touchdowns if he wanted this week, really. The spread's pretty high at -7. But the only thing that concerns me a little bit is San Francisco's defense, and Bryce Young is finally starting to play pretty well.
He's on a heater.
Like, he broke the franchise record last week for most passing yards as a Panther, which is insane for after how bad his first year or 2 looked in the NFL.
And that's even after having Cam Newton take him to the Super Bowl. That's pretty
true,
wild.
Yeah. But I'm happy for him, though, because it looked rough, dude, for a while. But they're not winning this game. Brock Purdy's going to bring them to 49ers are a playoff team. They're not winning that division at all, but they're definitely a playoff team. I would take the over in this one. It was at 49.5. Definitely going with the over.
I agree across the board with you on here. I think San Francisco is going to come in there. I think it will be somewhat of a close game because Carolina Panthers, man, Rico Dowdle, you said their quarterback, they're not looking bad in that Ted McMillan kid, bro. I have him on fantasy.
That's true.
He is a monster. He is an absolute beast. So I can see it being a closer game. But as you said, I do see San Francisco coming in there, winning by a touchdown or even 10 points maybe, just because of McCaffrey. I mean, who else did they fucking have? Juwan Jennings has been playing decent this year. As you said, George Kittle.
Pearsall is supposed to be back. He played last week, but now he's played a lot more.
Let's see what happens. I like Pearsall, Florida Gator as well, and Homie got shot and came back to the freaking league. One of the craziest stories I've ever seen. So, yeah, across the board, San Francisco, I'm taking that over. I'm taking the spread at -7 for the 49ers, 100%.
Okay.
All right, and now we're going to get into our Thanksgiving Day games. So, first up there is the Packers playing the Lions.
Packers versus the Lions, as you said, man, this is really one of those games where it shows if Green Bay's real or not. Mm-hmm. I don't think they are real, so I think Detroit, the Lions, are going to come in there and eat all the cheese, man. They're going to go in there and all the cheese. They're going to go in there. Over-under is 48.5. I'm going to take the over on that just because I think Detroit's going to come in there. Even though Green Bay has a good defense, I think the Lions just have way too many fucking weapons, like we were saying earlier. I'll take the over on it. I'm surprised the spread's at 3. The spread is at 3. That's fucking nuts for this game. I'm taking the spread on this for -3 for Detroit.
Okay.
So I know you didn't. We were talking about this before the podcast. So the spread's at 3. Over/under's at 48.5.
Okay. So week 1, they played each other, and the Packers beat their ass. It was at Green Bay. Now it's at Detroit. I don't see them getting the season sweep on them. I like Detroit to win. If Jared Goff is playing at home, if he's in a dome, bet on him.
In the dome,
bro. Definitely bet on him. And you said it was at -3 is the spread?
Yeah.
Okay. This might sound kind of the opposite of what I just said. Take Green Bay at +3, though, just because their defense is way better, in my opinion. So I would take Green Bay at +3. And then what was the total at?
The total at is 48.5.
Go with the over on it.
I agree.
Take the over on it.
I think this is going to be somewhat a high-scoring game, but as you said, man, I don't see Green Bay with the way the product they've been putting on the field the past couple of weeks. I don't think it's going to be like it was week 1.
Is this the 12 o'clock game on Thanksgiving?
This is the first game.
This is the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sick, bro. Hell
that is sick, isn't it? I'm excited to watch that game.
Awesome.
All right, the second game is going to be the Chiefs playing the Cowboys.
And I'll read the spread off to you, let you give your remarks. So the over-under is 52, and the spread is 3.5 for Kansas City versus Dallas.
Take the over on this one with how good Cowboys offenses look this year. And who knows if Mahomes and the Chiefs beat the Colts this weekend, they're going to be going on their run. They're going to be scoring at will. So I would definitely take the over on this. And where was it? Was this at Kansas City or at Dallas?
Actually, I do not know the answer to that question. Shannon, do you?
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick.
I believe it's at Arrowhead. I think it is. That'd be kind of wild at the Dallas Stadium. They're not Lucas Oil. That's Indianapolis.
Is it like, I know they just call it Jerry's World, but I'm not sure the exact.
That's true. They do call. I forgot
some shit like that.
Jerry's World.
I don't know.
It's in Texas.
Okay.
It's at Dallas.
It's at Dallas.
Okay.
I could see Dallas sneaking down on this one. I would take Dallas plus the points. So what's the spread at?
Spread's 3.5.
Take Dallas at plus 3.5 on that one.
I like it. As I was saying, like Dak's having. Excuse me, I'm having hiccups. Is having a fucking crazy year, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He should be in the MVP category just for his play alone. He's been just going out there and slinging the ball, staying healthy. He's making good decisions. He's not like the good old Tony Romo days. So the famous thing about Tony Romo, they would always be this far away from winning a playoff game, this far away, and he would throw an interception. He would fumble the ball. It was always something. Like everybody knew it was going to happen. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. At least for me, I have Kansas City in this game. Like I said, man, they're a caged, scared animal right now, and that's the most dangerous one. Especially with Patrick Mahomes pissed off, Travis Kelce trying to do what he's trying to do, and Andy Reid, man, he's one of the best minds out in the league. They've shown it, 3 or 4 times? How many freaking Super Bowls have they won? 3?
Yeah, they've been to 5 of the last 6 Super Bowls, which is insane, and they might not even win their division this year. And
isn't there the sad Patrick Mahomes has never missed he's never missed a championship game, right? AFC championship game. I think he's always been in it.
Yeah, probably not since he's been a starter, yeah.
Which is kind of wild to think about, of dominance. So, yeah, Kansas City on this. I'm taking the over on the spread at 52 points, and you said you're taking the Dallas 3.5?
I'm taking Dallas plus 3.5, yeah.
I'll agree with you on that one. I'll take the plus 3.5.
Dallas is going to score so many points. I can't see Kansas City winning by more than a touchdown. There's no way.
I can see that. I agree with you on it. I like it.
All right, final Thanksgiving Day game is the Bengals playing the Ravens.
Okay.
This is going to be an interesting game. So for you, Nolan, here, the spread is 7. Over-under is 53 points for Cincinnati versus Baltimore.
So the spread's at 7. So I guess this spread hasn't been adjusted yet, deciding if Burrow will be back or not.
I think
if Burrow is back or not, that's going to go down a lot. I'm sorry, where was it? Was it in Baltimore or at Cincy?
That one, I believe, is in...
Sorry, I was looking at it.
You're good.
Maryland, Baltimore.
Okay, Baltimore.
Yeah. I think if Burrow doesn't play this weekend...
He'll play that game.
He'll play that game, I believe.
He's going to have to. I mean, they need him back to try to win all their games and make a playoff run. So if he is playing, I'd feel a lot more confident taking the Bengals just because I still don't trust Lamar fully. I know I've been a big Lamar supporter all year, but after the past couple weeks, still hasn't been that good. But if Burrow's not playing, I would take Lamar. And luckily, since Jamar Chase ain't playing this week, he can't spit on anybody. So, I mean, if you get Burrow back with Tiggins and Jamar Chase, bro, it could be dangerous. But I think at the end of the day, it'll probably be the Baltimore Ravens winning that one. I don't think I would take them for a full touchdown, though. They're winning a lot of their games by 4 or 5 points, so I wouldn't take their spread.
I agree with you on this. I think Baltimore wins this. Even if Joe Burrow is back, the offensive line can't block for him.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, obviously, I'm not hoping for any injuries, but they're the reason why he gets injured every year. They never invest in a line. I think Baltimore wins this. I think this is a game where Lamar is a little bit healthier. I think he comes out and he maybe make a little bit more of a run there. Cincinnati's defense is dog shit. They can't stop anything either. So I think Baltimore wins this. On the over-under on it is 53 points. I'll take the under because both these teams aren't really out there just being world beaters. So I'll take the under on the 53, and I'm not touching the spread, as you said, because of Baltimore. They, like you said, they win, three or 4 points each
It's
game.
weird every week, dude.
Yeah, it's
really
never
hard to trust.
It's not smooth on it. So I agree with you on that. Shannon, what is your game of the week?
So I chose the Colts versus the Chiefs.
Okay, I think it's a good game.
You guys are going to call me crazy because I'm saying the Colts are going to win.
That's not a crazy thought.
No.
It's big for the Jaguars if Kansas loses.
If Kansas wins, it's big for the Jaguars.
Oh, really?
Because it helps lower Indianapolis, who is at the top of the division.
Since they're in our division, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, still, I'm gonna say they win because I don't want. I don't think.
Fuck your opinion. Or winning.
I don't give a fuck.
I just don't think it's the Chiefs' year. They're 5-5 or what? 5 and what?
Yeah, they're even.
Yeah, they're 5-5 right now.
Like you said, they don't have a team that's doing it together. I know that they're backs against the wall with this game coming up. They have to win it to make playoffs. But I think they're going to fumble. I don't think they're going to be able to pull it together.
I'm not sitting here saying you're wrong in any way.
This will be crazy too because it's a home game too. So I mean, it's good. It's a 4:00 game probably. I would imagine, and everybody's gonna be watching. Dude, if the Chiefs lose,
it's a 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's a 1 o'clock game.
It's earlier,
dude. If they lose, it's gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of those games that can really go either way. Like I was saying, just the caged animals. I just for some reason I just feel like Kansas City may come out there and really do some shit, but I could also be wrong. And Jonathan Taylor goes out there and fucking scores 4 touchdowns, and it wouldn't surprise me in any way. It's a toss-up game.
It's I have nothing to. No reasoning of why. It just was my gut instinct.
I mean, your feelings have been better than mine have been this whole fucking year.
Go with your gut,
the
man.
gut. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta say, forever optimist. I love it. All right, Nolan, what is your money line parlay of the week?
Okay, so I adjusted
He's
pretty much.
smiling.
I adjusted the spreads through the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
So all the bets we just talked about, I changed all those lines. So hopefully you still can by the time you see this. I'm taking the Chiefs at -2 against the Colts. I got the Seahawks at -9 against the Titans. I got the Lions at -6 against the Giants. And then I'm believing in Shedeur Sanders this week. I'm taking the Browns at +3.5 against the Raiders. And then Dak Prescott, Cowboys +4 against the Eagles. And then 49ers money line. These is +1,600 odds. Not too crazy. $5 wins 84.
That's a solid one. I ain't mad about that.
Adjust y'all spreads, dude.
Nolan went on an adjustment spree on this one. He said, I'm fucking touching all these. Fuck Vegas, apparently.
We modified all that shit, dude.
I understand. So my money line parlay this week, I have the Patriots over the Bengals. I have Chicago over the Steelers, Cleveland over Las Vegas, the Rams over Tampa Bay, San Francisco over Carolina, the Cleveland over Las Vegas game. That one right there is what helps bring this one along a little bit. Mm-hmm. And if you guys are on Hard Rock, if you are one of the first 100,000 people that logged in today, you can get a $10 free bet.
That's fucked.
And your boy got a free $10 free bet.
It, shout out Cam. Thank you for that text.
Yes, sir, Cam. All right, so it's at +884 or 884. $10 wins you $88. Nice, smooth, pretty safe. The only one that can really go back and forth, in my opinion, would be either the Steelers or the Cleveland Las Vegas game. Mm-hmm. Those are really the only two that something different can happen.
I am a little iffy on. That's why I took Browns at +3 because I don't know what the hell is.
I understand. What's your anytime TD bet this week?
All right, so riding with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's due for a touchdown. He didn't score last week. And then with the whole Spitgate going on, Andre Usuva, I believe that's how you say his last name.
Okay.
He is pretty much like the third guy on the Bengals wide receiver room. And I think T. Higgins is going to get double teamed a lot. And I think this guy's going to have a chance to get open. So I'm going with him. And then Tyler Warren from the Colts. I think he's having a crazy rookie year. He's playing out of his mind. I like him scoring a touchdown. And then Kenneth Walker in Seattle. This is +3,000 odds, $5 wins 153.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a solid one. I like that.
It's just that Andre Isuva, like, he needs to catch one.
He has a sick last name. I've heard that
I
name.
might be saying it wrong, so, like, let me know in the comments, but
Something like that. So my anytime TD bet this week, I have what's his name, Jahmyr Gibbs from the Lions.
Fuck yeah!
Every week, man, he's gonna get something.
That's your guy, bro.
That's my guy, Stephon Diggs.
Okay,
I think with the Patriots going out there, they're playing Cincinnati, like we were saying. I think he's gonna be open, and he needs to start getting fed the ball a little bit more. He's there for big plays, but I think he's gonna get the ball there. Jonathan Taylor. I think Jonathan Taylor's gonna score probably 2 or 3. I know I've said it a couple times this podcast. I think he's going to do that. Devontae Adams for the Rams. I think he's been one of their little touchdown merchants. If they're 5 yards away from that end zone, he's getting that ball.
He's getting it.
He's getting that ball. And then my favorite one this week, which I think will be interesting, Parker Washington.
Oh shit!
From the Jaguars.
Okay. All right.
He has become the sure hands for the team, whether it's running it back or getting the ball thrown to him. I think he's going to win that or get that touchdown for us. My odds is plus 1,833. $5 wins you $96.
Okay. I almost think what I'm gonna think about doing with that one when you send it to me. I might bump up Taylor to 2 touchdowns on that parlay.
You can make. I could see it, man. And he does it all season long.
Yeah.
Why would you bet against
That's
it, right?
True. So that's a good looking one though too, bro.
I'm excited, man. It's gonna be fun. And I did have some injury updates. So I written down a couple people. So we were talking about Sam Laporta is out for the season. He had back surgery this year.
Tough.
Jackson Dart still out with concussion. Bucky Irving, they are not starting him this week. Rodgers with the wrist, he's not out. I believe he is going to play. He did need surgery, so we'll see what happens with that. Josh Jacobs, questionable for the Packers. So for your fantasy people, watch out for that. Isaiah Pacheco is still out with a knee injury. Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jaguars is out with an ankle. Still out this week with an ankle. Trayvon Walker, our defensive end for the Jags, is out with a knee. Marvin Harrison Jr. is out, like we were talking about with the appendicitis and everything, so he may be out for a couple more games.
Jesus.
I mean, he's not missing much. I'm sure he's perfectly fine hanging out in his bed. And then my other one, as you brought up earlier, Drake London for the Falcons is out, and that's a lot of their offense beside Bijan right there.
Loss, bro. Huge loss.
Because he's going the fuck off this year. So we will see what happens. And while we are still sitting here, we didn't do a fantasy update last week, so I would love to go through our fantasy football real quick. I love how Nolan looked at me.
Fuck you guys.
I mean, Shannon dropped down a couple spots. She was in like 3rd or 4th place for a minute, weren't you?
No, I was not.
I thought you had made your way up.
No, I was.
That's what motherfuckers say when they're like almost in first place and shit like that. Little subtle jabs, dude.
No, yeah,
it's better than 7th place, but that's just me.
I've been working my way up from like 8th place.
Shannon, you're in 4th. You're doing okay.
Let me see this bullshit.
I've been working my way up for the past 2-3 weeks, but I don't think this week is going to be good for me.
Yes, for everybody, as you guys know, we do have a family and friends fantasy football league, and it is very competitive. There's a lot of shit talking.
There's a lot.
And my stepfather Todd, for everybody who is a Patriots fan, anytime we call the crazy Patriots guy, that is him. He is in first place at 8-3. Your boy here is at second place at 7-4. We will see what happens though. Nolan's mom is Jennifer, 6-5. She's talking a lot of shit to me in the group chat. So
2-week win streak going on right now.
Oh, same here. That's amazing.
I want a 3-week losing streak. Dude, I started 3-0, first place. I have now went 2-6 since the 3rd week of the fucking season.
But I mean, dude, your team, everybody is an IR. Like
they're dead, bro.
Do you remember the guy like there's like the hospital fish who's like all wrapped up like a mummy and like walking around with the mask on? That's half your team right
it's
now.
Tough, bro.
It's looking rough. Shan's on a 2-week win streak as well at 6-5. Good for you. I don't know how we've let my aunt get back into this.
I don't know how she is in above the line.
You know who's probably pissed off about that? My mom.
Probably, yeah.
It's looking rough. Mom's 5-6 right now. Nolan, my buddy, 5-6 of 7th place right now.
Hey man, here's the thing. All I need to do is I got to win this week, win next week. Hopefully, one of these 6-5 teams lose. I'm pretty much the Kansas City Chiefs right now, where I'm used to being the top dog. And now
when the fuck are you?
I made the playoffs last year, but now
you snuck into the playoffs.
I didn't sneak out. I was in second place to go, and I think I was in second place getting in the playoffs.
You went on a crazy win streak last year.
5 wins in a row.
I won 8 wins in a row.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All my luck is officially gone now forever. But if I can somehow win out or go 2-1 in the next couple of weeks, I think I have a good chance. My whole problem though is points per game.
Yeah.
I'm screwed. I only have 1,300 points.
I have 1,400. Yeah, Shannon has 1,500. Your mom has almost 1,600. Who else? My mom, she has 1,500. Yeah, there's some high scoring teams this year. RIP our boy Cam. Cam is in 9th place right now. He's been going through it.
Seth.
Yep.
Last year's winner.
Went downhill quick,
place.
bro. First to worst, dude. What the hell?
Tough week for the boys. It's gonna be okay, y'all.
George Pickens is just getting wasted on his team, bro.
it's so bad.
He's got Emeka. He's got Emeka Egbuka as well. He got Brock Bowers. He's got CeeDee Lamb on his team. What the fuck, dude? I didn't know he had all these stars on his team. How was he this bad?
I mean, and he has like Chase Brown as his running back, and he fucked up by picking up David Montgomery, bro.
Oh my god.
David Montgomery doesn't even get the fucking ball. It's gonna be a rough rest of the season for my boy. It's okay. He has Alec Pierce on the bench. RJ Harvey didn't do shit for him. Zach Ertz, yeah.
Bro's got Brock Bowers and Tyler Warren on his team. What the fuck?
He won't trade anybody.
No.
Damn.
It's a rough season for fantasy.
Crap.
We'll make a little video when we get to the championship year. We'll see how our championship game at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. Hopefully your boy is in that I want that first week bye. I want to make sure I'm nice and comfy so when the second round comes in, I go in there fresh and beat the fuck out of everybody, whoever we're playing.
The dream team is here. You're going to go on a streak again, and we will.
Bro, I have to go on a streak.
You will. And we will be the top 3 going into the playoffs.
Oh,
I don't know if the math. You two might, but the math was not mathing on that, bro. There's no way. Maybe if I play extra games against random people and like y'all don't play, so I can help myself. I don't know, but we'll see.
No one's like, no shit. I have to go on a fucking run.
You know how like demoralizing it is every Sunday around like 3:30 before the first games are over, and you're like, dude, there's no way. Okay, you like start doing the math. Okay, I need a total of 80 points from these 3 remaining players, and one's a fucking defense. Like this is not gonna hit, bro. It's not going
that's
through.
Me every week.
That's her on Monday nights if it's a close game, bro.
Dude, it's the worst.
She's like, okay, I need this guy to score me 40. I'm like.
I have one person playing. He needs to get me 50 points.
And I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, sorry, babe. This might be a rough week for you.
And they have like 3 at halftime. Like sometimes on like Sunday nights or Monday nights, I'll wake up because I'll go to bed before the game's over, and I'll wake up around like 2 or 3 to check it. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, that's why you're always trading at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You got to do stuff, man.
Nolan just goes to bed depressed all over. He's like, fuck.
It's never good to go to bed mad.
When your college team, your NFL team, and your fantasy team all win in a weekend, it's a solid weekend. My college team hasn't been winning shit, so we'll see what happens, though. But another big week of NFL Week 12. It is crazy to even say episode 12, man. We've been on point this season, y'all. It's been a good time. If you guys are following the bets, make sure you guys let us know in the comments. If you guys are hating on there, still leave a comment. It's okay. I love my hate comment. It's okay. I love it. So, and if you guys have bets you think we should follow, send it in on DMs, anything on Instagram, tag us in it. We'll either post it on our channel. Shit, we may even follow it. We're down to check out some of it.
I will follow it for sure. I will.
We need to find one where it's like $2 for $2 million. That'd be fucking nuts. Yeah. Or the Jersey Jerry, all the quarterbacks scored for $100K.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
All right, y'all. Well, make sure you guys give us a follow, a like, a subscribe on all of our social media. It is a part of the Who Are You sphere, so it's going to be at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the spots. The YouTube channel, if you guys want to see the video side of our show, it's going to be Who Are You Podcast. It's either on the main page or you can go to the playlist section for Degen Bets. But as I say every single week, y'all, thank you so much for checking us out. I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And we'll see you guys next week.